Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Heatherish. Thanks for coming and visiting again. So today I want to talk to you about 3 things I miss about being fat. Yes, you heard that right. Stay tuned and I'm going to tell you all about it. So thanks for coming back to my channel, guys. If you are new to my channel, my name is Heather. I am a weight loss surgery participant. I had the VSG on March 25th of this year, 2019. And my start weight was 312 pounds and I am now down to 264. If you watched any of my previous videos, August was pretty much a stall for me. However, I have some definite goals for my next appointment on October 18th. So that's what we're working towards. But let's get back to what this video is really about. So I just had some really interesting thoughts that have been popping in my head lately, and I was like, you know what, I want to share this. So there's 3 things for sure that pop in my mind that I miss about when I was fat, because I don't consider myself fat anymore. So the number 3 thing we're gonna count down is vaping. Yeah, I know that's weird, right? You guys are like, what in the world does vaping have to do with being fat? Well, really, it's more of the emotional connection for me. When I was heavier, before I had surgery and was thinking all about, everything, I was just vaping. I had smoked previously. I vaped for the past 4 years. And so I do miss that long lost friend, but not enough to ever, bring it back. I definitely had a lot more fatigue. I had, throat issues. It made my GERD worse. So while I miss that and I still get cravings for it, definitely never something that I plan on bringing back in my life. And I'm so glad that I was finally able to break free from it, because it's very hard. The number 2 item that I miss about being fat: buffets. Yes, buffets, okay? So I have driven by CC's and Golden Corral lately, and it's weird. It'll be like a dreary day, or I will be stressed out and I'll drive by and just have that craving. Not even the craving for the food, but the craving of just sitting there and stuffing my face and having that, that time, and remembering what it was like, how we were like, okay, we're gonna go and we're gonna go to a buffet, or we're gonna go to CC's and we're gonna have 5 or 6 plates and it's gonna be crazy, and then we're not gonna be able to hardly walk out. And so it's really weird. While I'm so glad that I am not stuck in that cycle of doing that, I have found that I do miss it. And my dog wants to be in the video. Again, remember, not miss as I want to get back to doing it. Just been emotional. I'm still breaking up with it. And, you get so into, moving along with the surgery and the aftercare. I think at first you don't really think about it, but then it can come creeping back in, and you're like, wow, I still crave doing those crazy, emotional, irrational things to soothe whatever I'm going through. So I've actually fake cried and made a joke when I was passing CC's the other day with my family, and I was like, bye CC's, bye old friend, I miss you. So gratitude for not being able to do that, and that's definitely what's keeping me on this long track to getting healthy again. But obviously, just to show you, still fighting some of that emotional attachment and addiction to covering up with things, covering up with food or anything like that. All right, guys, and so that's number 2. The number 1 item that I miss about being fat was my oblivious mindset to how I look. So back when I was heavier, I didn't even try to look in the mirror. I just didn't even. I quit. I quit walking by the mirror and looking at it. I knew I was gonna look fat. I expected it. I didn't expect that when I put on my clothes it was gonna be great. I just knew whether or not it was gonna be presentable. And now I do care. So I'm definitely not on the level of body dysmorphia. It's just that sometimes I miss not caring. Not caring about the loose skin. Okay, because I'm glad that I take pride in myself again, okay? It's not that. It's just not caring about that. See that? Not caring about the wrinkles or the blotchiness from my hormones, and because I already felt, you know, big and fat to begin with. So again, really odd thing. Not something I would want back. And it's just going to get better with time, but I have noticed that sometimes that has been in my #1 spot where I'm like, wow, I actually have to care about this now. So anyways, guys, this was just kind of like a fun video to, you know, think about or make light of some of the attachment that you still wrestle with after weight loss surgery. It's all very real. It's all very part of the process. And I acknowledge that, and I'm actually thinking about going and seeing a therapist. So I will let you guys know how that goes once that progresses. But I had always thought that after surgery I would see a therapist because I knew I was dealing with covering up stress with food, vaping, or alcohol. But I think I just want like a totally generic person to talk to, maybe for a couple sessions. So I think I might just try it out. Since you know, if you watched my last video, you saw that I, you know, was going through some things in August. So I just want to stay ahead of the game, and I really do enjoy my progress, and I cannot wait to keep moving through these hurdles, and if any of you guys are still watching this, I appreciate you hanging in there, and I can't wait to keep sharing things with you, and I will see you on the next one.